real quick video here. Alright, so I've been pulling everything out of the shop. I've got everything pulled out of this corner here. I've been pulling pegboard off the wall. This stuff's been here for like 30 years. So we're redoing everything. We're going to finish the one section of wall here out with OS against the concrete, just like what we've got here. So we're going to actually finish out this little section here. Haven't decided if I'm going to pull all this wood off or if we're going to go ahead and just put the pegboard back up in the corner, but the wall's going to get repainted here on the other side of the door. Same scenario here, but we're going to repaint the walls and the ceiling, and then once we get that done, we're going to do some prep work on the concrete. We're going to redo the entire concrete. I've got some epoxy we're going to put down tomorrow. We're going to get the ceiling and the walls taken care of, and then tomorrow I've got some help coming to move this enormous file cabinet, because this thing's several hundred pounds. So that's going to get out of here along with my little refrigerator. So hello, Bruce. By the way, I haven't forgot you, but I haven't had time to place an order for anything, so I'll go back through your notes based on what you need and go from there. But I'm going to try to get the walls repainted, the floor. I've got a real pretty slate gray. It's going to have a flake in it. If I can figure out where the box of flake is, I think it's on the shelf out here. I hoped it was. I don't see it. There it is. I've been trying to keep track of that. So I ordered in some specialized flake and the black and yellow. So ordered that in. That'll be kind of cool as far as going down on the floor, I think. Yeah, like I said, the floor's been stained and everything for decades on decades, longer than I've been here. So I'm just kind of tired of looking at this, and I need to get some stuff all done. Yep. But good evening time. Like I said, we're gonna strip all that out. Once I get the ceiling redone, we're gonna pull the rest of this all apart and redo the entire workbench, which it looks like hell right now just because of I've been using it kind of as a pilot, pilot here, pilot there, pilot everywhere. So but we're going to do a complete reset. I don't know if I'll get this portion of it reset before within the next 5 days, but I've got 5 days off, which we got 4 left after today. And like I said, I'll get the rack pulled down here, but I've got my other big rack, which Bruce knows about that because he's seen it. But I've got to unbolt this, pull all this down yet, get this out of the way so I can get the ceiling redone there. The wife, she's going to be painting the walls for me in here, and then we're going to work on the ceiling, and then lastly the floor, and then we'll let it set for a day or so, or however long it takes, and then put the clear coat down, which I think it's only 24 hours that it has to set, maybe 8, and then I can put the clear coat back down on it, and then it'll set for another 24 hours. So like I said, just tired of looking at the walls. We did a little bit of patchwork on some of the holes. The wife got a little crazy. That's what you're seeing on some of this. Some of this you can see where electronics have set for decades against the wall here. That's what that is. That stain. That's from probably the old tube, the tube type. The tube tester that I used to have that's set right here in this corner many years ago. So I'm sure that's probably what's caused that. But anyhow, guys, I figured I'd let you know. We're not going to be. Definitely let it set 24 hours. Definitely not going to rush it. Got everything out of here, and most of it's either in the house or in my building next door, which is on the other side of this block wall. I wanted to cut a hole, but where it's 2 feet where this wall's 2 foot thick and where the electric had to come in, I can't cut a door where I want it. So I have to go out my main door here, go around and go into the other section. But yeah, like I said, we're going to get this all taken care of, get this all looking nice, and then whenever I do the reset in here on most of this, hopefully it'll be a lot less clutter. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the old file cabinet. I still need to keep my file cabinet, but like I said, we'll get stuff moved around and figured out where everything's gonna go. I may move that over here in the other corner, but yeah, like I said, I've got stuff piled everywhere at the moment. All right, guys. Like I said, just wanted to give you guys an update for the weekend. Happy Memorial Day coming up. Like I said, we've got lots to still shovel out of here and clean. We still got to move our big power supply, that file cabinet, and some miscellaneous down there. But anyways, guys, take care. We'll catch you on the next live feed. Like I said, just wanted to do a quick update and let you know that we are going to be closed over the Memorial Day holiday. But anybody that wants to help, you're more than welcome to come over and visit, and we'll probably feed you at that point. But yeah, like I said, that's what our goal is, to get all this stuff cleaned up, moved around, and get everything put in. So, all right, guys, catch you later. I know the wife's been asking; she wants to do some painting, so we're gonna do that and go from there. Take care, everybody. God bless. Bump bump.